like to ask a question, and this is not meant to harm anyone. In fact, I'm going to tell you the reason why I asked this question because it's something that's been in my heart for a long time. But let me ask all of you out there, are you happy with the way things are going right now? Are you satisfied seeing the chaos evolving around us each day that's happening? And if you haven't seen it or refuse to see it, how will you react when it finally happens to you? Okay? Over the past years, and I know I'm going to anger my religious friends out there, but some of you who have read scripture or touched scripture, you knew this would happen under these circumstances. And I would just say that it's not the responsibility of one political party, not the responsibility or even the cause of one political party. It's not the result of the secretive conspiracy theories that are floating out there constantly. No. It's a condition of our hearts right now. These hearts that matter. These hearts that get to decide whether or not we can debunk conspiracy theories, refuse to listen to what other voices have to say, or just to give in to them all. And not practicing that faith that we have been taught for those of us who happen to be religious over the years. You know, I think the good book says, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but when you comb through all of the happenings and imaginary situations that happen, such as what we've endured in the past 6 years, the pandemic, the incident in Washington, D.C., everything that's happened around us has happened for a reason. And that reason is because people have this mentality that they're better than us based on physical things. They feel that we're better than anyone else. It's a superiority of their hearts, that they feel that they can say anything, do anything, make you believe anything, and guess what? We practice and adopt the results that they want. I excuse me. I have good friends on social media who are religious, and I'm not saying that their faith is any less than mine. Lord knows I need some improvement in that area as well. But I can just tell you that, again, what we're seeing right now, witnessing right now, some of you may already have gone through this and are still going through it. All I can just say is that in the previous video, we can just let it happen because it was destined to happen in the first place. You see, when we have a generation, and not a generation that believes in what you suspect they believe in, but we have a generation who refuses wisdom, doesn't do the research for themselves, and also believes in whatever they want to believe, the reason for the pandemic, all the other reasons why things are happening the way they are, then it makes you wonder why we're not practicing enough critical theory to these thoughts and ideas that are floating around constantly on the internet and starts to permeate in our personal lives. It's all right there. If we do the right research by looking at the right sources, you will see that all of this is by design. And the design is simply to make you think and react a certain way. My fellow friends who are religious, they now feel like everything's all right. Everything's fine. Because I haven't seen the same level of concern in their videos or in their posts that they used to show in the past, right? Which means in their minds, everything has been satisfied. Everything is all right. Always happens this way, doesn't it? When some folks get power and the messages just stop. You don't hear that. You don't hear those same messages anymore, those same warnings, the same conspiracy theories, because the objective has been reached. And should we offer a bit of reality to those wild imaginations, well, guess what? They'll say, you're the one who's crazy. You're the one who's out of control, right? There are, and there have been times in our history, world history, that the thinkers, the people who have visions, who saw beyond what could be possible, they're the ones that the upper class, the well off in our society, seeks to eliminate and decides to dispose of because they run counter to what their ideas and their plans are. They spent almost a generation planting the seeds for this moment. And all we had to do was listen to them, absorb their messages, and agree that yes, this is what we want. Isn't it ironic that the same people, the same individuals who warned you about Big Brother, who warned you about 1984, are the same individuals, the same people, the same class, the same party that has no problem with the Big Brother running things. Be careful who you deal with and who you listen to. Even if they're friends of yours that you've known for a long time and have deep respect for. You sit back, you watch, you absorb what they're saying, but then you question. You question whether or not they actually have the truth on their side. Not saying that they're bad people. They're not bad people. But you wonder, is what they're saying true? Remember, God has not given us a spirit of fear. Therefore, with God on our side, we should fear no man. No man, no woman, no one. No principalities or powers. No one. Because He's got our back. And will always have our back. And will always see what's best for us. And will help our lives to become better. But here in America, if you hear Joe Schmo, user 135679, tell you that this evil cabal has planned this for decades, and now they're making a move. Guess what? I will question Joe Schmo and the user 56789 because I need proof. And if the proof is not a source that's accurate or questionable, you shouldn't believe it. I've had friends who talk to people who are well skilled in their profession, but just because they're well skilled and in knowledge of certain things that there are practicing, they learn from, makes you question. It makes you question the source. It makes you question the reason. It makes you question things. During the pandemic, there were a lot of questions out there. There were a lot of people searching for the answer. Truly, the answer was to keep yourself safe, no matter what. To protect your family, no matter what. People just saw it as an opportunity to satisfy themselves. That everything else didn't matter. All a question of rights and not a question of protecting your loved ones, even the most vulnerable among us. We live in a time now where it'll be difficult. It'll be hard. And yet, my religious friends, silent. There is no more warnings from them. There's no caution from them. There's no experts they can bring on to say, this is the truth. Because the truth is, we're seeing everything around us should play out the way it is. And all because our hearts have been tampered with. Inserted with a program that all is all right in this moment of darkness. All is fine. But I'm here to tell you, and I'm here to warn you, not all is good right now. We are, in some people's minds, in the midst of darkness. We are in the midst of a changing time, a changing place, where the mores, societal mores, the things we've been taught to be respectful towards others, to not think of yourself, but to just be considerate, has been turned around, turned on its head. But now the opposite is true. The truth is a lie, and the lie is the truth. This is the era that we're living in now, according to some. For others, it is about to be the start of a golden age. Yes, we will go through some hardship. Who doesn't go through hardship? But the end result will turn out to be just fine. All you have to do is wait and see. And to that I ask, after each conspiracy theory that was thrown out there for the past decade or so, isn't that what we were told when these conspiracy theories were spoken in our faces? That once we see the truth, once we know all is be revealed, we will be free. We will know exactly. Sunshine will shine, our light will shine, and sunlight is the best disinfectant. but we still find it is still dirt in that ray that's shining down on us. I'm not telling anyone to change your heart towards people that you know. All I can just say is that still understand your friends have their own thoughts, their own mind, their own journey, their own path to cross. But still, never give up on anyone. Just know that we are not perfect in this life. And the one person who was perfect, well, guess what happened to him, right? So all I'm just saying is that if you had friends who were like the ones I just described earlier, again, continue to get to know them as individuals and as people. But at the same time, understand that this is the last piece of real estate that we will ever own. And once we lose that, all is lost. So I come with you with this warning, but I'm also encouraged that the best will happen. Isn't that what faith is all about? I thank you for your time. I thank you for watching this very important video essay. And again, if you happen to be one of those people that I talked about, notice that I have not changed my thoughts, my devotion, or friendship towards you. I just want to let you know where I stand and have always stood on this issue and will continue to stand. There's no one on this earth who can change that. On this earth. But all I have to say is that for everyone out there who still believes in a better day, no matter what the circumstances are, I wish you all the best and continue to have hope and continue to have faith. It's required of us. If you like this video essay and you enjoyed the positive message that I hope I have shared with you, then please click the like button and subscribe, and also say a kind word or two in the comment section if you feel so inclined. But I would like to thank you for taking your time to hearing what I have to say, and I hope what I have said will be of some comfort and some hope to you. I really believe with that. Until next time, I wish each and every one of you have a good day, evening, week. And as I close, I'd like to thank you, to say, take care.